In this video, I will tell you spoilers about the light novel of No Game No Life. You have to know that the anime covers the first 3 volumes of the light novel, so the story continues in volume number 4. Here begins a new story arc that deals with a problem with a treaty between the races of the Dampers and the mermaids. Basically what happened is that on one hand, we had the Dampers, they needed blood to mature. If they didn't drink blood they remained as children, which meant they couldn't reproduce. The problem is that the victims they bit to drink their blood could not go out into the sunlight anymore. Mermaids, on the other hand, are a completely female race that can only reproduce with males of other species, and by doing so, the male with whom they mate died from being completely drained. Here both races needed victims to survive and reproduce, and for this reason, the Dampers devised a plan to form an alliance with the mermaids. Since the mermaids live in the ocean, the inconvenience of not being able to go out in the sunlight was not a problem. On the other hand, the Dampers could provide some males for the mermaids. The pact in theory was a good one, so the Dampers challenged the mermaids to a game, in which they planned to be tied, and so the demands of both parties would be met. However, the Sirens, who are the least intelligent of the 16 races, could not understand the situation and decided to win the game. For this reason, the Dampers ended up as slaves of the Sirens. Before continuing with the video, if you like this type of content and want to see more videos of other series, please leave your like and comment below. Also follow me on my social media accounts. In this way, I will know that you support this content. Don't forget to subscribe, since only 9% of people who watch these videos are subscribed. Now continuing with the light novel. After the game between these races, Dampers could only drink the blood of the mermaids, but before doing that, they first had to mate with them. By doing this Dampers would inevitably die, and their original plan to use only some males ended up being all the males, and in the end, this species was in danger of extinction. Fortunately, there was one mermaid born in each generation that could reproduce without killing its mate. The Dampers decided to only mate with this one mermaid, and before long this special mermaid became the mother of all mermaids, and thus their queen. This queen had a daughter to whom she passed on her ability, so the Dampers were always looking for this offspring. In this way the relationship between both races went on for a long time, until one mermaid queen decided to hide until her true love was found, and since this happened, all the Dampers disappeared, and the last child of the Dampers went to Sora and Shiro to ask for their help. Our protagonists went to wake up the queen, but for this, they had to overcome a game that they did not know about. For this reason, in volume number 5, Sora searched for Azriel, who is the sister of Jibril, to ask her for help in the game of the mermaid. In the end, they win the game. But now, the mermaid queen fell in love with Sora and gets pregnant with him, because she was so fertile that with only his hair she got pregnant. The volume ends up showing Sora's daughter. Then follows volume number 6, which is the adaptation of the movie, and I think that almost everyone here knows about it. For now, I'll leave the video here. In the next video I will tell you what happens in volume number 7. But I leave you a goal of 500 likes to make it as soon as possible, because I am also doing videos of other series. Also comment. This way I will see that you are very interested.